Please welcome the Hopewell Middle School Honor Band. We'll begin with our Most Outstandings from Honor Band. Most Outstanding Woodwind, Morgan Bond. Most Outstanding Brass, Josh Chapman. Most Outstanding Percussion, Ashley Louvier. Could we hold off on the whistling, please? These are our solo and ensemble participants from Honor Band. If you would just stand and we'll applaud for them after all of them are standing. Kyler Hamilton, Manisha Gattacopula, Nardos Estefanos, Maggie Moore, Alera Pierce, Alex Bennell, Myrna Gonzalez, Sarah Davison, Josh Stevenson, Brianna Coyar, Evan Duncan, Mary Grace Torres, Kira Stiles, Treya Hunter, Morgan Bond, Anissa Torres, Suzanne Thayer, Jessica Peterson, Alexis Forte, Brian Jaquette, Marshall Payne, Matthew White, Nathan Anderson, Sarah Patrick, Caleb Ramirez, Gerardo Del Real, Zach Crosby, Natasha Epps, Jonathan Rodriguez, Marissa Del Abra, Darian Brooks, Kevin Miller, Annie Fawn, Xavier Ebbs, Lauren Tippett, Aaron Hoker, Aubrey Woodward, Morgan Jewell, Josh Chapman, Riley McBroom, Ben Cunningham, Keith Lugo, Michael Epstein, Ashley Louvier, Josh Murray, and Nicole Delaney. We also had a healthy number of students audition for Region Band. Kyler Hamilton, Kira Stiles, Manisha Gatakopula, Treya Hunter, Suzanne Thayer, Myrna Gonzalez, Aubrey Woodward, Natasha Epps, Riley McBroom, Nathan Anderson, Tommy Briggs, Cole Tomes, Michael Epstein, Morgan Jewell, Caleb Ramirez, Annie Fawn, Nicole Delaney, Sarah Davison, Alexis Forte, and Ben Cunningham. The following students auditioned and were selected for district band: Jonathan Rodriguez, Aaron Hoker, Morgan Bond, Josh Stevenson, and Zach Crosby. And the following students were selected for the Region Band: Marissa Del Abra, Keith Lugo, Matthew White, Sarah Patrick, Brian Jaquette, Josh Chapman, and Evan Duncan. And then for the musicianship levels for Honor Band, we had 3 students that have achieved second class: Jonathan Rodriguez, Kyler Hamilton, and Kira Stiles. The following students achieved musician first class: Zach Crosby, Matthew White, Nicole Delaney, Riley McBroom, Manisha Gatakopula, and Josh Chapman. And we got this program started in January, and I told the 8th graders it was going to be a lot of work to reach master musician in one semester. The 7th graders, as they move on to 8th grade, they will be able to continue what they've already done this year and keep building towards it. But darn if we didn't have somebody do it. Reaching master musician, our first and to this point the only one, Morgan Bond. These are our 8th graders from Honor Band. I can get it typed up so I need to look. We have Kira Stiles, Manisha Gatakopula, Treya Hunter, Morgan Bond, Anissa Torres, Suzanne Thayer, Gerardo Del Real, Aubrey Woodward, Xavier Ebbs, Ashley Louvier, Josh Murray's back there somewhere, Josh Stevenson, Brian Jaquette, Matthew White, Evan Duncan, Nathan Anderson, Sarah Patrick, Eduardo Lopez, Caleb Ramirez, Marissa Del Abra, Josh Chapman, Natasha Epps, Morgan Jewell, Cole Tomes, Keith Lugo, Michael Epstein. There he is. Okay, if I missed anybody, because I couldn't see you, raise your hand. All right, I got them all. Give them a hand. And I'd like to take this opportunity to just thank some parents. I'm always kind of hesitant because I don't want to forget anybody. I've got a plan to make sure that doesn't happen next year. But some of your parents have just been absolutely invaluable this year, and I want to take this opportunity to thank you. First, Miss Cudmore, she made lots of calls all year long to get people into the concession stands. She and her husband kind of captained that up for us, and that takes a lot of time in the fall. She called people to have ushers and all of the things tonight, chaperones that the Performing Arts Center requires of us. So thank you, Ms. Cudmore, very much for all of your assistance this year. Mr. Jeff Cunningham drove our truck for us, which is just a load off of Mr. Bray and I's minds the day of UIL contest. Mr. Cunningham, thank you so much for doing that each and every year. In the last couple of weeks, I've been able to wrangle several band parents into making calls to fifth graders as they're making those final selections to make sure that we get all of the incoming sixth graders we can to continue to build our program. Ms. Serrano, Ms. Bond, Mr. and Mrs. Cunningham, Ms. Gallegos, Ms. Gonzalez, Ms. Stevenson, thank you for all of those phone calls. We've probably dug up another 8 to 12 kids due to you making those contacts. Thank you so much. And then we've had all kinds of chaperones all year, either at concerts or on the road. We've had moms and dads make goodies for us at a couple of times during the year so that the kids can kind of have a down day and a snack. If you've done anything for the band program this year, will you please stand just for a moment, just so we can recognize you for all of your efforts. For years I was really bad about turning them off, and now I've gotten bad about turning them on. We're going to take a moment between selections with each band to make some recognitions and some little awards to kind of celebrate the end of the year. Out of our cadet band, our most outstanding beginning flute, Adriana Okoye. Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to remind you that 8th grade parents, Mr. Sedatal is here. We thank him for coming tonight. And he'd like to speak with you for just a few moments after the concert. We were originally going to meet in the green room, but as that's where we're keeping all of the students' cases, that would delay the start of that. So how about we plan to meet the 8th grade parents with Mr. Sedatal and I down in this corner of the auditorium. I think we'll be able to get our meeting started a little bit quicker. He just wants to pass on some information. Thank you for a wonderful year. We're looking forward to another one next year. We're already thinking ahead and getting things rolling, and we hope to see you again. Pirates of the Caribbean. you again.